with Minding My Healing, and I wanted to come out to you because came across some great topics on emotional abuse, mental abuse, and it actually is coming from people that you know, people that are in the entertainment industry. They're famous people that are dealing with these situations just like you. So we have Mary J. Blige, Taraji P. Henson, and Young Miami talking about the emotional abusive situations. And I can tell you the situations that they're talking about remind me of narcissistic abuse relationships as well. So you'll see the similarities in between the two. So I wanted to make sure I can talk to you and just kind of share with you and go in depth about each of their topics and what they're saying. So when we just watched is the topic that Taraji P. Henson talked about, and she is really going in and letting you know about what happened with her situation in her abusive relationship. Isn't that something with Taraji and her situation where it's almost like the guy that she was with at the time was taking advantage of the situation where she was at a disadvantage. She was a single mom, had her son, and she didn't have a lot of money. And this person's just yelling, which a lot of those people, emotional abusers, narcissistic type people, they like to yell at you. They like to belittle you. They like to make you feel like you're nothing. And they do that in a way to gain control over you and to make you feel so low about yourself that you feel like you don't have any other options and you don't have anywhere else to go. But just know that that is not true. I want to encourage you because that is definitely a lie. And we know that you have value, but you have to be able to see it in yourself. And what these people do is if they can break you down enough, that's the way that they can control you and make you feel like you are nothing. So then they can continue to abuse you. But just like, in the story, if she didn't make an attempt to leave, she would have continued to endure that. Yeah. Wow, wasn't that something what Young Miami said about being stuck, feeling like she was stuck in the relationship, like she wanted to leave, but then she felt like she couldn't. It's almost like that love is blind, where it blinds you to the things that are obvious and right in front of you, that someone's mistreating you, they're not valuing you as a person, but you continue to endure the abuse. And if you continue to stay there and you keep giving them chances and you're like, well, I love this person and, maybe they'll change, you're not doing yourself any favors. The best thing you can do in these situations is make your exit plan to leave because they only get worse. They only belittle you more. And then you get to that part where there's that trauma bond where you just get, adapted to that toxic type of behavior. And that could get dangerous because the more you adapt to that type of treatment, it almost becomes your new normal. And we don't ever want abuse to be normalized. About it is so powerful because you would think, look at all she's accomplished. Look at who she is. And to have somebody verbally abusing her, a narcissistic person with those traits, just going in on her, devaluing her. And that's what a lot of narcissists will do. They'll love bomb you to bring you in and then goes the devalue stage where they devalue you, act like you're not anything, start comparing you to other people, exes, other women, saying you're not as pretty, you're not as gorgeous, you're not good enough. And what she had to do was fight those words every day. She had to have a prayer time, like she said, to fight against the words that she was hearing and internalizing every day. Because remember, it's hard to fight something when all you hear majority of the time from this person that you live with or in this home or that you're in this relationship with and you spend most of your time with, if they're always spitting something negative at you and they're being very verbally abusive to you. So she had to combat that with being able to just say positive things, affirmations really to herself, saying, I am beautiful. I can do this. I am more than, what, some person says I am, whatever you have to say to yourself just to get yourself to not own and not adopt the negative things that they're saying about you, but to take on a new identity. You are, a child of God. You are whatever your beliefs are. You have to see that higher version of yourself and that you are more than what somebody wants to reduce you down to. Don't let anyone ever minimize your accomplishments, diminish you as a person, and talk about you. I mean, I've had people talk about my looks or my weight and when you're in those kind of toxic relationships, you take it personal because you truly love this person and, revere them as someone that is of higher importance to you. But if they're starting to devalue you, just start to know that that is not safe. That is not a good person to be around. That is not a healthy person to be around. And for your own health and well-being, you need to exit that relationship because the more you are beat down mentally, verbally by this person, it's going to be harder for you to believe in yourself of who you are and what you can accomplish, and that you're better than this, and that you're beautiful, and that you can do anything. You know what I'm saying? That you put your mind to. So hope this helps. Wanted to just kind of do a recap of what I saw with the Mary J. Blige, Taraji P. Henson, and Young Miami. I'm so thankful for them for being able to shed some light on this and to use their celebrity to be able to shed light on a topic that most people don't want to talk about and are embarrassed and ashamed to talk about. So I'm so thankful to them, and I'm thankful for you for watching. And just remember, if you want more content like this, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and comment. Let me know what else you want to hear, and I'd be happy to share with you. And in the meantime, I'll be minding my healing, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon.